So, this is my second video, second in less than a week. I told you I was going to keep up with my YouTube channel, so I'm going to try to make more videos. And I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of me talking, so I'm going to try to do other things on my YouTube channel. And I'm even going to try to, not document, but, record my everyday life, because I feel like my life is pretty funny. And I'm going to try to upload it on here and share it with you guys. But today's topic comes from, I was actually on FaceTime with one of my homeboys, and we was just talking, and I just came up with a topic. It's sex related, and basically it's just about how guys lie on their penis size and how girls lie on how wet their vaginas get. I don't like the term pussy. Like, I think it's such a dirty word. Like, I don't like saying pussy, so I'm going to refer to pussy as coochie or vagina or vajayjay or kitty cat, because I don't like saying the P word. So, I'm gonna speak from my personal experience, and everything if I share a story is pretty much that's happened to me. Like, I've had some pretty crazy sex stories, so I'm gonna try to share some of them with you guys, and nothing's made up. Everything 100% happened. Like, I wouldn't even know how you would come up with shit like this. But I'm just gonna start from saying, as far as guys go, guys do lie on their penis size, and they do definitely lie about how good their dicks are. Y'all niggas know y'all lie. Like, y'all niggas know y'all lie. Y'all swear up and down that you will break a girl's back, have her screaming daddy, have her legs shaking, have her squirting. When you pull down your pants, it ain't nothing but like a chicken nugget. And it's like, even when it is a decent size or it's a big size, it's like you don't even know what you're doing. Like, I hope I don't hurt nobody's feelings. Okay, I hope any nigga who watched this and me and you have had sex, please do not take this personal. Do not take this personal. Like, I don't think I have had a nigga like who. This is so dirty, but I'm just be dirty. I'm not be dirty, but I don't think I've ever had a guy like. I don't even know how to say it. Okay, I don't think I've gotten that good dick that would make me want to like stalk you or like jock you or like it just hasn't happened to me. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for it to happen. But so far I haven't had that nigga who's fucked me to the point where like all I can I don't think about him. I think about his penis. Like, I haven't had that really, really good sex. Don't get me wrong, I've had good sex. But I haven't had, like, I would go on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see the memes about, how, girls can be tripping over a nigga because his dick is so good. And I can't relate, because that's never happened to me. And I'd be like, it's not me. So it's like, maybe I'm being too picky. Shit, I don't know, but I haven't had that. And I've had, niggas tell me I'll break your tree down. Like, just dumb shit. Like, I've heard all the dumbass tall pickup lines there is to hear. And I would have niggas tell me that, and I'm just like, okay, when I finally give them a chance and we actually do get a pop in, it's mediocre or it's whack. And I just be like, okay, where was all that shit you was talking? Like, you didn't even last. So, like I said, nobody take offense to me. And the same thing for females. Now, me personally, I'm a grown woman. I don't brag about my coochie. Like, if we get there, you find out for yourself. And I haven't had any complaints at all, so I'm guessing I'm okay. But a lot of females, well, I'm just saying, like, just from my guy friends, they say a lot of girls brag about how wet they are, how tight they are, how good they taste, and all that other stuff. And me personally, I feel like if you have to brag about how good your sex is, 9 out of 10, it's whack. Like, I don't feel the need to sit here and say I'm Aquafina or I'm a squirter or I'm this and I'm that. Like, that's what I am. Then, if we get to that level, then you see that for yourself. I don't, like, a nigga who, if I meet a guy and, we're talking, we're getting to know each other, and, of course, the sex subject comes, up, and if he automatically starts talking about how good his dick is, how he's gonna do this, maybe have me shaking, all that other stuff, I automatically know your dick is whack. Like, I automatically know you some shit in bed, and your penis is probably a chicken nugget. Like, and that probably turns me off. Like, even dudes who ask me, oh, do you, like, they ask me questions about my vagina or whatever, like, oh, you get wet or whatever, like that. Like, if we get to that level, then you find out for yourself. I don't feel the need to sit there and talk about my coochie. Like, if we fuck, then you get to see for yourself. I don't need to sit here and, like, rap in your ear about how wet I get or how I squirt or how I do this or how I do that. Like, I feel like, if we get to that level, you get to see on your own. And that's the same thing for guys. Like, if you know your dick game good and 9 out of 10 females is walking out your room, stumbling, can't walk, whatever the case may be, then you know you got some good ass dick. And you don't need to brag about it. So that's just me. Like, you don't have to. Oh, and I have a story for you guys. Story. Okay. So it was a guy I was talking to in high school, and we had made plans to have sex, I guess. So we came to his apartment, and his mom was home. And I'm like, you want us to have sex when your mom's here? Like, that's weird. He was like, oh, she's not going to mind. She's in her room. She's going to sleep. Whatever. I'm like, whatever, cool. So we start kissing. One, he was a horrible kisser. Two, I'm not into kissing. I think if we're just fucking, I think kissing is too intimate. Like, I don't kiss everybody. I feel like kissing is really intimate. And me personally, I can sleep with someone and not kiss you. Because if we're just fucking, then we're just fucking. Like, I don't feel like I need to kiss you because kissing is too intimate. But anyways, this is me now, but back then, whatever. So we were making out, and one, he was a horrible kisser. And then he decided to go down on me and eat me out, and he was horrible. And that's another thing, like, how could niggas suck at eating coochie? Like, how could you suck at eating coochie? How? Like, how? It's like, how? Like, you don't, I mean, I don't know, like, maybe because I'm simple and I'm pretty easy to please as far as head, but, like, all you have to do is find her clit, and that's it. Like, niggas will do everything else but what they need to be doing, which is just, you find the clit, you nibble on it, you suck on it, you lick on it, whatever, and that's it. And, some females like to be fingered, some don't. I'm actually one of those females who like to be fingered. So it's just like, if you do that and you sucking on my clit, it's like, oh, okay, like, that's it. Like, it's an automatic orgasm for me. But this nigga was, I don't even know what he was doing. I can't tell you what he was doing because don't even know. So I had to tell him to stop. So, it's time for us to do the do. And then he whips out an extra large, an XL Magnum. I'm like, oh, okay, shit, he might bust my shit right open because at the time I was still a virgin. So, I'm thinking, okay, he has an XL condom, this is about to be good, da-da-da. Pull his pants down, it's like this. No, I'm sorry, I'm over-exaggerating. It's like this. This was it, from here to here. I'm like, are you aroused? Are you hard? He was like, yeah, I'm hard. And the funny thing about it was, he was, because it was like pointing at me, like it was like sticking up, but it was like this. So I'm like, okay, like, I was just like, okay. I'm like looking like, where the rest of it at? But that was it. So I'm like, he's trying to stick it, and I'm like, where are you putting that in? That's not going in anywhere, because I mean, It was so little. So in the midst of all that bullshit happening, his fucking brothers walk in, and the crazy part about the whole thing was, it wasn't even the fact that his brothers walked in and like saw us trying to have sex. It was the fact that they started laughing at how small his dick was, like his brothers. So I put my pants on, and I'm a bit embarrassed. And then his brother sits next to me. He was just like, "So, did y'all do it?" I'm like, "No." He was just like, "His dick was little, huh?" And I'm like, "Oh my god! Like, how the fuck do you know that?" He was just like, "Cause him, they was both trying to run a train on a girl one day, and the girl saw his penis and she dipped, like on both of them." I was like, "Oh, yeah." And it was crazy because prior to that, he was swearing up and down he was gonna break my back, bust my shit wide open, have me climbing up the walls. And then after that, I had trust issues. I still got trust issues. That like that little incident right there taught me that whenever I start talking to a guy and the first thing they start talking about is how good their dick game is or how big their dick is, and sometimes even if it's when it's big, it's still some shit. So it's just like, you got this big ass wang, but your stroke game is like this, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel that if you know your sex game is good, if you know your dick is good, if you know your pussy wet and you Aquafina, or your head game, whatever the case may be, I feel like you should not brag about it. I feel like you should keep that to yourself. If you're asked, just be like, hey, if we get to that point, you see for yourself. You be the judge. And that's just how I look. That's how I look at it. So yeah, share, subscribe, like, and comment.